these skirmishes, but am I going to have a buff at level 1?
Do I have to concede one?
Yeah, am I going to be late invaded by a Sejuani, Braum, and a Philios? That makes my life miserable. So I think this is the... Yeah, I mean, realistically, it stays this way. Bot fighting this time. Purple weapon.
Purple weapons do, in fact, mean that Chayon's in a world of trouble, so he's having to flash away because the Ignite's already in his head. Both AD carries gone out despite Rosie to one, Souli lagging behind, so first blood connects. And it is Chayon's to claim. DaJeung.
Oh, no.
Gonna TP in for this one.
He didn't get the jump reset. He didn't get an assist on the kill.
Yeah.
If he got that assist, it could be a second.
That's the difference. And, well, he needs to stay alive to actually cast it, so he flashes into the bush, just dodges out. Underground entrance that Yursan was there to provide, but the rocket jumps off cooldown, and that means bust the shot goodbye.
And what could sways everything. And I can't believe he didn't get an assist on that or the kill.
Does seem very criminal, the fact that it looked like he should have still been alive in that play. Souli now in a 1v1 up against Goodo and says, all right, I'm dead, you've got me.
Oh, he's got the jukes off though.
But actually, are you going to kill me?
They want to give the kill to Chirp, it feels like, or Tomasino. Didn't want to run the risk of dying to Goodo. Or, sorry, Goodo dying by going for that play. But look, Jax is able to freely farm, you break those structures, flip the map, put him bottom, he gets to do it again. And then suddenly it's a 2-3 out of Jax, but for now we're at Herald.
And we certainly are, and Thien is the focus right now, but he's just so tanky with a Gore Drinker complete, and the ultimate active. You can't take him down, he's a raid boss, he's a Titan, and he is living for a little bit too long as DaJeung goes across the wall. Rocket jump reset, find another one, as the Requiem burns them down with the Leandri's active, and Dante also, other side of the map, nearly falling victim to that
3
ultimate
seconds
too.
on the W. See, though, this is another example of Vertex. Like, so far, we haven't seen anything to really be happy about from Chirp in this one, and he's about to suffer big time from the pressure of Mammoth. As a Renekton ult, and that's it.
This is huge, isn't it? A 4-man collapse with a Herald Summon 2. You're dead, and same can be said for your turret. Instant one-shot on that. And they'll continue.
It's a little bit easier to purchase and more of an incentivized factor. So Tomasino
just put more focus on DaJeung to try and
excel.
excel. The Requiem's going to come out, and he's going to relegate himself that I'm just dead.
Yeah.
And the Leandri's comes in through clutch at the end. Goodo tried to maybe make something happen there with a dive attempt onto DaJeung, but he was just the bait, and he was the target. They'll change their vision line towards the Baron again.
DaJeung currently tanking this one. Might like if someone else stood in front of him for at least a second. Teleports from Vertex. No hesitation on this reaction from Vertex either. They are fully poised. They have flanks on 2 different angles.
Tomasino's not been spotted, but he has been found out now, and it is Thien right now the focus. All across the wall goes Tomasino. Thien slicing and dicing through the backline, through the ranks, stop them. Souli is what Tomasino's hunting for, but why do you want the Carthus when he can ult from the undeaf? Out comes the Requiem, flashing away is Goodo, but where are you running to? Because you can't deny this Baron if Mammoth turn back towards
By a second one, and if he stands still for another second, I swear to God.
He just dies to a Rakan of all things. He's saying they don't have a smite. We take this one.
Oh, Tomasino.
And now Tomasino tries to be the hero.
Oh.
He's going to try and 1v3. He's found
But there's
one.
no jungler.
The Baron's
He
going to
can
kill
win this.
second. He might win it all. Tomasino, what are you doing?
It's the absolute GOAT. He just gets the quad, stops the Baron. He's also the one who locks down the Carthus in the first place. That's his delayed pentakill.
Well, doesn't that throw a spanner in the works when you're thinking it's a foregone conclusion that Mammoth are going to close this one out in a perfect 2-hour affair to claim himself that third seed. In goes Yursan, doesn't find the grand entrance he's after, but a flash charm will guarantee that 2 targets are forced to try and disengage away. DaJeung now on the flank on his own is going to try and remove what he can, and successful is the kill onto Dante. He exploded. He popped from 40% down to nothing, and he's looking for more as Chirp tries to strike and find another, but denied by the Zonias. As he comes out of that one, he is still going to find himself that grey screen. Rocket jumping into DaJeung. It can't connect across the wall. He'll turn his attention towards this soul point. And now Goodo has to try to be the 1v9 hero as Tomasino's not interested. He's much more concerned about split pushing. But Chayon's here to ruin...
Void Seekers does it take to change a playstyle?
Can you put your hard hat on and stop getting hit?
Listen, mate, the job's on. Do not disrespect the job
Occupational
site
health
etiquette.
and safety says this is not safe to stand in
You
mid
want to
lane.
stay in a job?
Well, he's not safe. Rosie's gone. That certainly is a bit of an incident here, but Tomasino's going to burst into effect here with a TP. There is the Glacier Prison onto multiple. Stacked up with multiple members, then diving as he goes gold, and he says, is my job done? Well, Chirp's found one. It's his first kill of the game, But is that all he'll find? Because Mammoth are still so strong, they're still so healthy.
Wrong
they
side of the
still
map.
have so many more members than you. Burst down with your K-Fin missiles is what they're after, and if you're low now, you're dead for sure as the Requiem pops Jax. They'll find a second to your right side of the screen. And another Zonya is really just denying inevitable as Pixel Perfect is the Void Seeker.
Happened there as well, Skivvy, is the Sunfire case. Oh, wait.
Do you know what happened? I saw Menulog Vigil go out, and it does a fair bit of damage, but certainly not enough to 1v9 and bring this game back from the brink. DaJeung
He's jumping.
He's in Reset City right now. He needs that third. He's gonna get denied. Might even tie to the turret of all things
Chayon
here.
got it.
But he finally leaps forward for another one. Chayon grants him just that. As Tomasino's going to flash forward to guarantee the counter-strike to deny the Requiem to say, yep, life is good. And Jax just really wants to zone them back from taking much more than that. But he's going to find a second. He's going to move Chayon. He is really toying with him, saying, please, guys, just give us a
alive.
chance. We're 10k down, but don't end the game. But that's what Souli wants to do.
Hey, Rosie's alive. Tomasino's about to come back with all of his health. Rosie may not be alive for long. But at the very least, okay, he's got his stone plate, he's activated it at the same time. He's a little bit excited, Skivvy.
He certainly is. He's going to run this one all the way towards the Nexus. Tomasino in a dream. He did it at the Baron. It was a delayed Baron ace. But can he pull off the miracle one more time? He certainly cannot. No flash, no Zonyas, no chance to exceed the expectations that we have in this series for them. They're respawning, but they are just resetting. Another Zonyas, another denial. Another chance to try and strike in Shine, but DaJeung is putting in an absolute blinder here. 11-1 to give them the ace, the perfect 2-0, and the upper bracket finish.